You know, Pappoo hadn't been back to Europe since the war until you went in '55, right? What was it like to go with him to this? He had had this very powerful experience in Europe, but you weren't part of that, other than maybe a couple letters. And then you went with him back again. What was that like, and what did he talk to you about, and how was that?
Well, let's start this at the beginning of this story. Roy had the chance to stay in Italy, or stay and go visit Italy before he came home. He chose to come home to me before he went to see his family. Now Dominic was stationed where he could go, and he had to spend his time, but that was long after. But I always thought that I felt particularly honored that had he not seen his mother since he was 16 years old, and he was 21 when we got married, that he would choose to come to me. To me, that felt like that was the right thing for us. And then we went when we were 10 years married, then we went. And the same way, like now, his dedication to his family was the trip that he went to see his mother passed away, and he went to her funeral. But he hadn't been home since then, till we went for our 50th. And I felt as I was giving him a gift to be happy to be with him and go again. But when we first went, the first time we went, nothing was done. It was just like it was after the bombing. I mean, nothing had been cleaned up hardly. There was just nothing, because it just didn't have enough time and money to be done. So he was very embarrassed for me. He thought it was upsetting me because the cleanliness was not there. We had to sleep in a little cubby hole of the house. That's all that was available. And I didn't think anything about it because I was very easy to I don't challenge things, I just accepted. He got very angry, and he had an argument with me, and more because he was embarrassed. And Pop said to me at the time, he said, "Don't you know we take out the worst of us on the ones we love?" And I never figured it out later until he had taken me from our home, which was just so, and he's so proud of, and back, and he found home was the same way it was when he was there. So it was disconcerting to him and upset. And Pop explained to me, of course he knew it better than I did, speaking Italian.
When you guys went in '55, did you just go to Italy, or did you go to other parts of Europe too?
Oh, we took a trip and went to Rome and Pompeii and to Venice. We ended up in Venice.